Malaysia will lead the rapid transit system project between Johor Bahru and Woodlands North in Singapore. Rail operators SMRT and Prasarana Malaysia signed an MOU to form a JV company for the link today. There hasn't been a decision on the shareholding structure, but Minister in the PM's department, Abdul Rahman Dahlan, says it will not be equally split as it would impede decision-making. Open tenders for construction will be called by year-end. The cost of the project will depend on the final alignment of the rail track. Asked if Debt-laden Prasarana will be able to operate the link, its CEO Azmi Abdul Aziz says the government will issue a guarantee for it to raise the funds via the market. Prasarana chalked up a debt of 18 billion ringgit in FY15. A higher figure is projected for 2016. MLM company HiOh Enterprise is expecting to keep up its earnings growth momentum in the coming fiscal quarters. This after the successful capture of the local Bumiputra market. Group MD Tan Keng Kang says the launch of its hijab range has been successful so far and that there is a huge market here with vast potential for growth. He expects the fashion and lifestyle business to be the main contributor to its numbers moving forward. The products will be able to attract new members to its MLM segment, which will support a targeted double-digit growth in both the group's bottom line and top line by the end of FY18. Last week, HiOh reported an 83% growth in its first quarter net profit, while revenue jumped 58%. It's allocating a capex of 10 million ringgit for FY18 and hopes to achieve 200,000 members by the end of the fiscal year. The Minority Shareholder Watchdog Group, or MSWG, has described the move by certain Willow Glen MSC shareholders to dispose their shares at 80 cents per share as puzzling and unfathomable. This is obviously because it was a rather big discount to the current trading price. If you recall, New Advent, a vehicle owned by Willowglen's major shareholder Wong Ah Chew, bought 22.9% of the company's issued share capital from 6 vendors for 44.6 million ringgit or 80 cents per share, which triggered a mandatory takeover offer for the remaining shares, also at 80 cents per share. The offer is 40% below the previous day's closing price of 134, which raised a few eyebrows. MSWG said in its weekly The Observer newsletter, what could possibly have compelled the vendors to have parted with their stock in a company which is both cash-rich and growing steadily? It says this certainly invites a lot of questions. Willowglen ended today 4.8% lower at RM1.18. Malaysia's non-financial GLCs, including Tenaga and Petronas, have seen the sharpest deterioration in credit trends since 2011. According to S&P Global Ratings, the median debt ratio rose fourfold to nearly 4 times in the first quarter of this year as compared with the level seen 6 years ago. It says operating profits and cash flows either stagnated or declined over the period for most of these companies, while their capex and acquisitions remained elevated. Debt, however, hasn't risen yet to the point where the ratings agency believes it could pose a threat to sovereign ratings. S&P revealed its findings in a report on ASEAN's GLCs, which studied 52 non-financial GLCs in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand and Indonesia. Of the 52 non-financial GLCs, 8 are Malaysian firms: Tenaga, Petronas, Malaysian Airports, UMW, Sime Darby, FGV, Telecom and Bausted. Deutsche Bank AG is moderately bullish on the ringgit, describing it as very cheap compared with the US dollar. Its forex analysts said in a note today, we think the ringgit could trade to fall in a weaker USD backdrop and do not expect it to participate much in USD upside given lighter bond positioning and the lack of an active non-deliverable forward market. As for the ringgit's growth, the German-owned bank says it has been surprising to the upside. It says Malaysia offers decent carry with low volatility under the more managed forex regime. While there is a clear need to accumulate reserves, it says authorities seem comfortable with a stronger currency, perhaps given the boost to confidence ahead of the general polls. The ringgit is currently hovering at just under 4.2 to the US dollar.